Hello everyone, my name is Light and welcome back to Hopelessly Bedrock. Now we are starting here today in front of the cat statue, and in case you haven't seen, our last video was actually an RTX time-lapse build of this exact statue. So I'll go ahead, I'll link a card up in the screen right now. If you want to check that out, please feel free to do so. Alright. Now, the reason we're starting in front of the cat statue today is because we actually have a few animal-related things that I want to get done today, along with a couple of other things as well. So first things first, we have the horse barn over there, so we are going to go ahead. We're going to move the horses in there today. Finally, I know. Now, as well, we're going to go hunt down some wolves, folks. There is a fantastic trick that you can do with wolves involving a couple potions, so I thought I would share that with you guys today. And if all goes well, we're going to get enough of these guys to use in some future projects. Woohoo! Alright, folks, so I'm going to go ahead. I'll hop down on this tree, and I'll meet you guys at the barn. Alright folks, I got my lead. It's time to start wrangling some horses. And I think we'll do this time-lapse style. Yeehaw! Alright folks, we got all the horses in the stable, and aren't they looking lovely? So as you can see, all the horses we have here are black, except for this guy right here. So this is actually my main horse. I got this horse like the first or second day that we started this world, so quite some time ago. And this guy is actually the only one with armor and a saddle. So he's got some diamond armor, his saddle, and he's white, looking all fancy. And this, my friends, is Billy. So this is Billy the goat. He's going to hang out here. He's going to guard the horses. But again, like I say, you got to be careful when you're in here with this guy, because you never know when he's going to try to whack you. All right. And while we're in here, I thought we'd take a good look at the horse stable. We never had a real good look at it, from the inside during our time-lapse build of it. But look at this, guys. Isn't this beautiful? Absolutely love it. The copper looks wonderful in RTX. Absolutely wonderful. And the deep slate, oh, just absolutely beautiful. Love this. All right, but let's get out of here. We have a mission. Next on our agenda, folks, is wolves. Now, in order to, get some and bring them back, we are going to need some bones. So that being said, I have about 2 stacks of bones on me because, like I say, I want to get a few of these guys. Now, in order to get our wolves, we're actually going to do a little bit of traveling, probably this way, to see if we can, find ourselves a spruce forest where we're guaranteed to find some wolves. So I'm going to go ahead, I'll make my way this way, and I'll meet you guys when we get to the forest. See you then.
All right, folks. We've made it here to the forest. It's not quite a pine forest, but I thought we'd give this one a try. I got a good feeling about this one. So let's take a look around. Oh, look at those two toes. Aren't they looking lovely? Oh, did you hear that?
I heard it. I heard it. Where are you? Where are you? Look, there we have it, folks. There's our first one.
Oh, crikey. Oh, it's a beauty. Look at him. Oh. All right, let's give him a bone. Let's see what happens. Oh, nope. Oh, yeah. All right, well, let's see if we can get him to follow us. All right, well, there's one. But we're looking for more of these fellas. So I'm going to keep looking, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
Yeehaw. Number 2.
All right, folks, we've made it back. And we got lucky. We got ourselves 3 dogs. Now, of course, this'll be enough to start us a population. We're just gonna go ahead, we'll bring them up a bit. Once we get our numbers right, we'll meet back up here again.
All right, folks, we are back, and as you can see, we have our dog population all bred up and ready to go. We actually have a total of 10 dogs, so that should be more than enough for what we're looking to do. Now, in order to do this trick, it is actually quite simple. So you will need the following supplies. Let me put this down. Alright, so you're going to need some instant damage potions, some instant health potions, and make sure they're splash potions. That is key. They must be splash potions. You're going to need a lever and just a couple dispensers. Now, the first step that we need to do is actually dig a 5x5 hole 2 deep. So I'm just going to dig that right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so connect that up. All right, and again, we're going to go one more layer. Right, perfect. Once you have your 5x5 dug like this, go to one of the sides. You're going to want to take out this block here and this block here. This is actually where the dispensers are going to go. So at this point, go ahead, grab your dispensers, your lever, and a bunch of your potions, as many as you can fit in your inventory. Because you're going to want to fill the dispensers with these potions. Alright, so one dispenser goes here, making sure the face is pointing forward like that. The other one goes here, like that. Take that block out, of course, so you can actually get out. Now in this one, we're going to put our health potions. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to fill up as many as I can. And of course, in this one over here will be the harming potions. Now we have 10 dogs, but unfortunately we only have room for 9 potions in the dispenser, but that's okay. That just means we'll have to do one separately. Not a problem. Once we have the potions in, grab your lever. That's going to go right here. Now the next step is to get one of your dogs into this hole. So you're going to want them in the back. So in the back of these, on the middle block. So right here. So what I like to do is, put a block there that's kind of not the block type that is there, just so you have a marker. Just like that. Alright, now the next thing after that is to get one of your dogs. So I'm going to go ahead, I'll go over here, we'll grab a dog. You, come with me. Alright, now you do need to get the dog in the hole, so see if you can get it to follow you in the hole. Perfect, just like that. Once you get the dog in the hole, sit it down. You're going to want to push it into this middle area right here. So make sure he's all the way to the back, in the middle as much as you can. Kind of like that. Perfect. Once the dog is in place, make sure you're out of the hole. And then, if all goes well, when we flick this lever twice, it's going to fire the 2 potions at the same time. And if all goes well, it will put the dog in, will basically look like a glitched state. And that's kind of exactly what we're looking for. But before we flick this lever, there is one more key ingredient to making this work. Your dogs should be at 2 health. Now, there is a couple ways that you could figure this out. One, you could get yourself, a texture pack, which show the health of the mobs, and then you could hit it and take it down so it's only 2 health. However, if you don't have access to one of those, there is another way. MineCraft dogs, so when you turn them from a wolf to a dog, their health goes up to 20, the same as a player. And if you really want to get them down to 2, the easiest way is to actually just hit them with a stick 9 times. Each hit with a stick equates to 2 health. So if you hit your dog 9 times, you should have them down to 2 health. Now, if you're not sure if your dog is full health or not, I would go ahead and probably feed it first, just to make sure that it is full health, and then go ahead and do your hits. Now, I apologize, this part is kind of cruel, but it has to be done. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now that we hit him 9 times, he's at the perfect level of health, but unfortunately, he's out of position. So, that may happen. You may have to reposition your dog, so give me a sec, I'll do that. Just gonna have to get him to move out of the corner. There we go. Alright, now he got stuck in that one. That's what happens sometimes when you get it in a small space like this. He will go from corner to corner, so it might take you a moment or two just to get him in the right spot. Alright, come on. Come on, dog. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Alright, so now that we got him back in here, again, we push him back to the middle. Just like that. Hop out of the hole. Now, fingers crossed, we're going to flick this lever twice. And if it works, the dog will look very, very glitched and will be red. So, here we go. Alright, so that did not work. Now, mind you, I am using health 1 and instant damage 1 potions. When I saw this done, it was actually using health 2 and instant damage 2. However, I think if we just hit him one more time, we should be okay. So let's give it one more try. Boom, just like that, folks. And this is the glitch state that I was talking about. Now, you'll notice we did get the message to say Wolf was killed by magic, but look, he's still right here. And now watch this. If I actually sit him up, right, he will follow us. Watch this. So let's get out of the hole. We'll go over here. And look. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, poor guy. Poor guy. Now, in order to get your wolf out of this state, it's really simple. You just log in and log out. So allow me a moment. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And when we come back, this wolf here should look normal. Give me one moment. I'll be right back. And we're back. So when I got in here, I noticed it was actually getting night, so I did take the time to sleep. But as we can see, folks, our dog is completely back to normal. This was our glitch guy that was in that red state. And look at him. He's all normal and he's all good. Now watch this. I'm going to hit this dog with this stick several times. And you will see that he will not die. Look. Look. I know it's cruel, folks, and I'm sorry, but look. He should be dead. That dog should be dead, folks, and he is absolutely not. So what I'm saying is, if you do this trick with your dogs, you will make them almost immortal. Almost. There is one thing that I know of in the game that can kill a dog that is in this kind of immortal state, and that is our harming potion. Which kind of makes sense, you know, since we used our harming potion to kill the dog in the first place. I think the game is actually remembering that, so when they get hit with a harming potion again in the future, it kind of finishes the job. But as long as you're careful and you can avoid any witches and harming potions, enjoy your immortal dogs. Now, as for my uses, well, we all know dogs love to naturally attack skeletons. So I could definitely see a few skeleton farms in our future using these guys. Now, I got a fair bit more work to do because I still got another 9 dogs to convert. So I'm going to go ahead, I'll get that done, and then we'll get started on our next project. See you guys in a bit. Aw, my dog army loves me. Well, there we have it, folks. All the dogs have been converted, and all 10 are now good to go. Like I said, we're going to be using these guys in some skeleton farms in the near future, so look forward to that. But for our next project, I think it's time, folks. Recently, I put out my first MineCraft add-on called Better Iron Farming. And if you were to use it, it will actually implement some simple and easy iron farm mechanics into your Minecraft Bedrock worlds. And I think we are going to do that today. Alright, so I have some materials and stuff that I need to gather. I'll go ahead, I'll get that, and I'll meet you down in the area where we're going to set everything up. Until then. Alright, folks, well, here we are in the build site, and as you can see, I have already been hard at work. You don't want to know how long it took to get all these nitwits, and how many other villagers had to, well, you know, die in order for this to happen. I won't get into numbers, but let's just say that took forever. Alright, so what we're going to do here, folks, like I said, I recently put out an add-on called Better Iron Farming, so we're going to set up multiple of those pods that I reference in the video in this space. I have a little bit of cleanup to do because this is where the old tank for the old iron farm used to be. So I'll have to take out all this wall stuff here. And then once we have that done, we can get to building. Now, if you're curious about what Better Iron Farming is, I would urge you to check out the video that I'm going to link in a little card on the screen right now. And that video will give you all the information you need about the add-on and how it works, and also let you know where you can get it if you're interested. Alright. Now, we do also have a plethora of materials in this shulker that we're going to need for the build, including things like leaves and lava and such, but you'll see all this come out as we get to the build. Whew. Now, there is going to be a lot of work going into the build, so we are going to have to move all the nitwits to get them into the right spot. So that being said, it's super fast build mode time. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed the super fast build mode. I had a super fun time building that up, and as you can see, it actually wasn't too difficult. We really needed a lot of leaves for the build, but setting up the modules, not that difficult at all. Alright, now from what you guys can see here, we do have 8 different modules all set up. Each of these modules will produce approximately 450 iron per hour. So we're looking at, if all goes well, just a shade under 4,000 iron per hour, folks. 4,000 iron. Oh my. Now, however, we are still missing one key ingredient, and that is the bed. If all goes well, we should be able to power all of these modules with one single bed. If one bed doesn't work, I do have some others with me in this shulker here, so let me grab one or two. Oh, wrong one. Oh, there they are. Excellent. Alright, so we got 2 beds. We may need one for each side, but I'm going to start by putting one right here in the middle, and I'm hoping in about 20 seconds we should have golems spawning in all of these modules. So let's get up by a couple blocks and we'll see. Now sometimes you might have to break and replace the bed on the very first initial run, but there we go, folks. Look, there's 1, 2. Let's see if any others pop in. Check our spacing between everything. Okay, everything looks good spacing wise. So that being said, we'll throw another bed over here, see what happens. Okay, that's one we already had. Oh, look, we got one in the back now. There we go. There's 5. 6. Now let's see if we can get these 2 over here. We might have to put in one additional bed. Okay. Do I have one more bed? All right, well, let's grab one more bed. We'll go put that in. We'll see what happens. Right, so we'll throw the bed in right here. Now let's go back to our perch, and let's see if we can get them in all 8. Okay. Alright, so the 2 we were missing were these 2 over here. There's 1, 2, 3. There we go. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Ah, yeah, look at all 7 of them firing. Number 8 finished before all these did, so that's why we didn't have all 8 at once. But oh yeah, folks, we are up and running. 8 modules working, meaning every hour we're going to be enjoying a delicious 4,000 iron. Woohoo! I'm very happy that this worked. And again, don't forget, if you're interested in this pack, please feel free to check out the card that I referenced in the description, and I linked it earlier. That video will show you everything you need to know and also let you know how you can get the add-on. But you can actually get the add-on on my website, which is lightslab.ca. So www.lightslab.ca. But on that note, that is all I have time for today. Once again, my name is Light, and thanks for stopping by. Bye!